What's up, everybody? It's Chef Beau, and today we're making Good Rancher's Chicken Piccata. First things first, obviously, the chicken. Look at how beautifully cleaned and trimmed this is. These are 4.5 ounce portions of Good Rancher's chicken. You know this stuff is way better than organic. Never any antibiotics or hormones, and it's pasture raised. So the first thing we want to do, lay them out in a little plastic, and let's get a light pound so we can get these things kind of even. We'll get them seasoned and dredged up. The next thing I want to do is I need my kids to eat some vegetables. I've got some beautiful broccolini here. Super easy to prepare. Got a little bit of boiling water, and I've seasoned it with a little salt already. That's gonna help this broccolini stay fresh and green, and we have a little process called blanching and shocking it. So I'm gonna drop my broccolini in the boiling water. We're gonna cook that for just about a minute. Yeah, this is really just a chef tip to cook vegetables really quickly. The salt is gonna help keep this broccolini super clean. And I've literally only been in for about a minute. This is the blanching part. The shocking part is just instantly dropping that in a little bowl of ice water, and that stops the cooking process, which not only gives you the ability to keep this broccoli nice and crisp and al dente and clean, but green, but it also, if you have to plan ahead and cook ahead, this is a process that you can do way ahead, and it's gonna save you a lot of time. All right, chicken, seasoned, dredged. It's piccata time, beautiful. Want to put a little olive oil in that pan. And I also like to add a little bit of butter. The butter is obviously the flavor and the fat. The butter would probably burn if you didn't do it ahead of time, so that's where that kind of comes in. Chicken's been lightly dredged, lightly pounded. And this is one of my favorite recipes from Good Ranchers, especially in the household, because it's not gonna put a lot of stress in the kitchen. It's gonna be a quick family pickup, one dish meal that the whole family can enjoy. Butter's melting, olive oil's in the pan. Whenever you add that chicken, just add it away from you so it doesn't splash. And let's let these chickens brown up very nicely. So a few other little things we want to do. We want to talk about the flavor components of chicken piccata. Shallots and garlic, kind of the base. But the chicken is really seasoned with a little bit of white wine and a little lemon. So you get some big, high acid in here, a little citrus notes in here. The alcohol cooks off, so it's great for the whole family, and really simple to do. So while those are browning up, I'm gonna work on a little bit of garlic here. And I got a shallot. Whenever I'm cutting that shallot, I'm gonna create a flat base. Shallots are a little milder than onions. I know it's hard to get kids to eat onions, but it can add texture to the dish. All right, a little smash on the garlic. I just love the sound of the sizzle. And the best part too is, sometimes you're at home and my kids, they might be playing a video game, they might be out back on the trampoline, but once they hear the sound of the sizzle or the smells coming from the kitchen, people are just gonna migrate. That's what Good Ranchers does. I mean, it really brings people to the table, but you're serving the best ingredients you possibly can. All right. Broccoli looks like it's chilled off a little bit. I'll remove that from the water. I like to leave a little bit in there. I'm gonna kind of steep this in a little bit of olive oil, a little aromatics, and then we can re-saute that up. I got olive oil, a pinch of chili flakes, little lemon will work nice in there. There's our garlic, look at that. You can let that marinate for a few minutes and it's in the fridge, just waiting to be cooked. It's pretty much a two-pan process. Oh yeah. Check out this beautiful Good Ranchers chicken. Golden, light breading, very appealing, something you want to eat every day. I mean, you can stop right here and eat, and you're going to be in heaven. One of the things I like to do, not to overcook this chicken, is just let it sit for a minute outside of the pan, and this gives us the ability to work on the rest of our product. So, shallots, garlic, the base. Traditionally, tomatoes aren't in chicken piccata. I just know they're in season, they're fresh and they're beautiful. I want to add a little color. I mean, Americans, and we all eat with our eyes, kids especially. If it looks good, it's going to taste good. So we're going to add some plump, beautiful, delicious little baby grape tomatoes. right, and we're pretty much there. Golden brown butter and olive oil. Let's put our shallots and our garlic in here. We're just giving this what's like a little bit of a light sweat. It's low cooking, not high heat. Very easy to do. And now I'm just bringing out the flavors and the aroma of that garlic and that shallot. I don't want to brown it. Once you're at that stage, let's add some beautiful capers, a little bit of that caper juice. These little caper buds, they're briny and delicious and fun. And now we can add our tomatoes. Want these tomatoes to blister and bleed just a touch. We're gonna need to season this up a little bit. Look at just a little dredge of white wine. Now this is called deglazing in culinary terms. And really what that does is the acid from the wine itself picks up everything that's been cooking in the pan. These are the bits, this is the goodness, this is the essence of what's happening. So you want to deglaze or splash with a little white wine, and then we'll just reduce that to cook that alcohol out. Super simple. I'm gonna split a little lemon because I want to get some lemon juice in there. Citrus is like a flavor in my household that you can't go wrong. Everybody loves it. So let's squeeze in a little lemon. This is gonna help kind of give you that nice little finish on the back of that chicken. One pot meal. Got my pan on here for the broccolini. That broccolini's been marinating. Let's just get a little olive oil in there too. And I wanna cook this quick and fast. I already did pre-cook on it, so you're ready to go. Start to finish, I mean, you have food on the plate in less than 15 minutes. Let's add our chicken back in. You know, I remember I got a box of this beautiful chicken to my house, and probably my kids eat more chicken than anything in my household. And it's nice when you can work with a product that you don't have to do too much with to make amazing. And I remember eating it for the first time and going, you know, when I think about chicken, I think about, first of all, the flavor and how delicious it is. The biggest important part next to that is how tender this chicken is. And you're gonna eat something that you haven't eaten before. You're gonna get something to your home that when you bite into it, you're gonna say, I've been missing something here for a while, and you're gonna thank Good Ranchers, because that's what they do. Okay, a little bit of butter. Let's just turn those chickens over a little bit, get them nice and coated. Okay, I can turn that burner off. Little fresh parsley, a little green. You know, if the kids don't like it, you can make them eat it. That's totally your choice. I do. Or you can just say, hey, I won't admit that, but this is gonna add some prettiness to this plate. Beautiful. Got a hot pan over here. Let's get a tiny little char up on this broccolini. This is not only a great garnish, it's just a great little pairing for this dish. And really, I'm just picking this back up. Let's just re-warm it up, get that garlic cooked. People can hear that. They know dinner is almost ready. And then, of course, a household like mine, 5 kids, I serve everything family style. I think it's such a great way to eat, and that, you know, for me, Good Ranchers brings people to the table to celebrate all the good things in life, the best things in life, especially with the quality products. But to me, I like to pass and share. I think it's important at the table. That's why, you know, making individual plates is fun in gourmet restaurants, but my favorite place to eat is at home. Okay, here we go. Chicken, gorgeous, golden, and absolutely beautiful. Let's not waste any of this because that's just gold. In the restaurant, we would say sleek, stylish, and seductive. At home, we're gonna say nutritious and delicious. Thank you, Good Ranchers. We got the chicken piccata, start to finish, 20 minutes. You can do it, believe in yourself. This is awesome. Give it a try.